I didn't perma-hex him. I mean, I hexed his hairline.
You know, I've never liked you, Rip.
I thought you got sued for being sexy on Twitch the past...
Hey, get parried.
Thank you.
No lawsuits. I've only been sued one time, but thankfully at the time I was so poor that I got in a car accident and it ended up being my fault because I couldn't do anything about it. There were no cameras and I couldn't prove that this person ran a red light. So I got in an accident, but they hit me on the side, right? But their car, and there was like a Ford F-250 that hit me, and I was driving a Crown Victoria. I almost got flipped over. And there were these two Mexican dudes in the back that were actually mechanics. And they were trying to see what's wrong with my, some sound in my car, right? So they were literally sitting in the back, but the back had no seat belts. So when we got in the accident, that shit was crazy, And it was not a good scene. It was a bad scene. Because cop cars don't have seatbelts. Anyway, it was a bad scene, and everyone tried to sue me. Everyone. Even people that were just around watching the accident were like, oh yeah, we're going to sue him. Everyone tried to sue me. But I told them, look, I don't have any money. I'm a student. I live with my mom. And you could just do like one of those background checks. Go ahead. Do one. And then they're like, oh, we can make it so it's a payment plan. And I was like, no, you can't.
Thank you.
I don't have any money. I got $0. You guys destroyed my car. And they were like, oh, fuck. All right, see ya. And that was it. That's the only time I've ever been sued. I got good legal advice because I was so scared. I was like, dude, what am I going to do? At the time, I'm just a kid. And I didn't even do anything necessarily wrong. But that's just the way it went down. And I talked to this guy and he said, what are they going to do? He said, what are they going to take from you? You have nothing. Your mom is disabled. Your dad is disabled. You got no money. Everyone's got no money. What are they going to do? Take your fucking guts? So tell them. He said, tell them to run a background check and then fucking sue you. What are you going to do? So they were like, yeah, what are we going to do? So everyone stopped suing me. I don't know how that came up, but it's a true story. That car got destroyed. The cop said, if you weren't driving a Crown Victoria, you wouldn't be standing here right now. That was nuts. Anyway, I could have been death, my friends. Thanks, Heartless Black. And Rombowski, thanks for the tier 2. Yeah, I used to drive cop cars. I used to sell them. But since it was all under the table and I had Chris Hood all my money in the mattress, I could just be like, I got nothing. Just do a background check, amigos. I was uninjured. So were the two guys in the back. They got a little bit hurt and because they were bouncing around because they didn't have a seatbelt on. But I ended up in someone's lawn. I was literally on 2 wheels. I remember it because I was making a U-turn. I had the light. This F-150 crashed into me. And on my driver's side, I could see the pavement was next to my window. The pavement? It was right next to my driver's side window. That shit was I was doing a move. Yeah, and I ended up in the lawn. But no injuries. Airbags didn't even deploy. But the car was twisted. For all I know, the airbags didn't even work. Sometimes when they yank out all the police sirens and computers, they yank that stuff out and it fucks up all the electronics. So half the shit doesn't even work. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have side airbag. So since it wasn't a front end collision, I don't know if it would have deployed anyway. I don't know. Either way, the car was fucking good. Solid car. Saved my life. Stuntman. I know. That was incredible. I went to work the next day. I was just a little sore because I don't know if you've ever been in any kind of collision, but any kind of shock like that, like a big shock to your body, bruises everything. You get real sore. the next day. It doesn't matter what direction, back, front. When you get in a big accident where it like jostles all your guts, that feeling makes you sore the next day. Everything, your whole cheeks and everything. But other than that, I was fine.
Crown Vics are awesome.
Yeah, I like them. Thanks, Papa John. Only the police versions, though. The regular one's a boat. I don't know if you've ever driven them, but the police version has stiff shocks. So it doesn't, like, have that crazy body roll. It's awful. The regular civilian Crown Vics are a joke. They don't stop, like, bouncing up and down. They have the softest springs. But the cop ones, they're awesome.